when I think about Karen asking me about Gina, what's up with that? I don't get it. You guys are such good friends. I think she gets it now, and from everything that everyone said, you all kind of get it. She was tough. She was tough on residents, and she was tough on anyone who she felt wasn't doing best by her patients. But she was a great doctor, and more importantly, she was a great and very loyal friend. I can only just say thank you to her for being my friend. She was very loyal. And I'm going to miss her terribly. But I know that she continues to be with me and with my family.
My name is Karen Dudley, and I'm one of the nurses. And I just remember Dr. Anderson as being a very unique person, loving her patients, caring for her patients, and making sure that they had the very best of care. And if she had to be hard on the residents, she only did it because she wanted them to learn. If she wanted to be as hard on the nurses, she only did it because she wanted them to have a unique way with her patients. And she will be missed. I remember her and her cat stories. Anytime she looked kind of down, you could go to her and ask about the cats, and immediately her face would just light up, and her whole mood would change. And she will be missed because she was a kind and loving person.
Good afternoon. My name is Cheryl Kennedy. I'm also a colleague of Gina's from the New Jersey Medical School. However, I'm not an obstetrician or gynecologist, and full disclosure requires I tell you I'm a psychiatrist. I didn't know Gina extremely well, but her reputation had come to me, and I knew that she was a physician that would take care of very difficult patients or problems that were intractable, seemingly intractable, that others wouldn't. And so I had the occasion to refer several patients to her. And even when these women came back and the problem remained intractable, they were so grateful for having had the encounter with Dr. Anderson, because she really understood their difficulties and did her very best to try to help them. And her reputation only grew in my eyes for that. So I always held her in my professional mind as someone I could go to with the tough stuff. So I know, and I know she has this extraordinary character that we will all miss, and I think her legacy is quite broad, and she will be surely missed. Thank you.
My name is Jacinta Guana, and I want to speak on behalf of the Department of Nursing for Family Health Services. Working with Dr. Anderson was very great, and I can tell everybody today that this meeting has just taught me that this life is a very short life. I never imagined that a day like this was even in perspective. And it's teaching all of us, as we see each other every day, to just cherish one another, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. And I'm going to pray that the Almighty God will protect Dr. Anderson, and please take care of her eternally. Thank you.
My name is Claudia, and I'm another one of the many people that was influenced by Dr. Anderson's teaching and just her friendship. And I graduated last year. I had the privilege of working with Dr. Anderson for my 4 years of residency. And I must say that although I started off being very afraid of her, probably like a lot of people in the room, she was a great person, an awesome teacher. I can remember many experiences on labor and delivery on call where we spent a good portion of the time talking about Cabo, and we shared that in common. And I must say that I will definitely miss her, and that she has touched all of our lives, and I'm grateful for that.
My name's Miley Black, and my earliest memory of Gina was our freshman year, moving into our college dorm room. And it's so wild to hear all your stories about how serious and professional she was, because all we did for 5 years, because we took the same year off in college too, was party and have fun and laugh. And I just found out she graduated cum laude. I have no idea how she did that. I just wanted the diploma. I had to check. But so, I mean, I'm psyched to hear that she was so good at what she did, and I'm not surprised. And I was really psyched for her to move to Boston because we were going to hang out a lot. So I'm not quite ready to say goodbye to her, so I'm not gonna.
My name is David Shildrop, and I knew Gina in college, and she was a wonderful person. But just one small anecdote about an early indication of her diagnostic skills. She, as you see from some of the pictures, she loved to ski and was on her high school ski team. And I think it was late freshman year, we decided to go up and go to Mount Snow for a weekend of skiing. And Sunday afternoon, and we were trying to get in as many runs as we could before the lift closed, and we thought maybe we had one more chance. And I stopped on the hill and I was looking around for her, and I couldn't find her. And I thought, well, she's a better skier than I am. Maybe she's at the bottom. And I went down. She wasn't there. Eventually, she comes kind of limping over the hill, and there's a little bit of blood on her face, and it was just a scrape. And she said, "I think my thumb's broken." And I said, "Well, can you move it?" And she said, "Yeah, a little bit." I said, "Well, then it's not broken. Let's go and have another run." And so I made her get on the lift and have another run before it closed. Well, she was right. It had been broken. And over the last 27 years, she's never let me forget that I made her go skiing that last run with a broken thumb. So I'll miss her.
Gina is my cousin, and she and Evan are my closest two cousins, I would say. I always looked up to her because she was older, and I know that at one point, she gave me a Harvard t-shirt, and I felt so proud to say that I had a cousin who had graduated from Harvard. I also have some fond memories of time spent with her and Evan driving around in the middle of the night with talking heads blaring on the radio. And she really, I think, had an influence on me in some ways like that. I was really looking forward to her moving to Boston because that would be nearer to where I am with my family, and I was hoping that my boys could get to know her. And I can say that it's so nice to hear all these things said by all of you as her colleagues. I know one person in particular who can't be here today, our grandfather Fred, would have been so proud to hear all the things that have been said. And I think that's true for all of our family. So thank you all.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We have a lot of food right next door here. So let's go eat.